about. And then what is really a diamond? What are the letters in the diamond? What does it represent in the network? What does it represent in the community? It's about understanding that these for dynamic. So every woman has the ability, has the innate ability to be a dynamic woman. Every woman has the innate ability to be industrious and to be illuminated. She's just got to wake up to that reality, come to that level of clarity, which is part of what the diamond life is going to help you achieve. And then it's about awakening, becoming awakened and understanding that, you know, there is something called anti-fragility. So it's about awakened and anti-fragile. And every woman has this. It's about being majestic and being multi-talented. It's about being optimistic. Now we're having discussions about finances and COVID, but for you to be able to take advantage of all the points that have been shared tonight, you've got to be optimistic. You've got to look forward to it. You've got to have a positive expectation, you know, that things are going to get better. And then nurturing, you know, naturally, every woman is a nurturer. So we're saying, bring out that nurturing. Highlight it, let the world see the nurturing in you, and let that be a point of attraction. And then durable and dependable. This is also another innate ability in a woman. But a lot of women haven't been able to unfold these qualities about themselves, these diamond qualities. And so when we talk about living the diamond life, it's about bringing to the fore, helping you make the transformation, the journey to make a connection with all of these virtues that are already inbuilt in you by the grand overall designer, by the infinite intelligence, by God, because he created every woman with all of this. But how do you make a discovery? It's a journey. And that's one of the fundamental benefits and value of this community. That's a starting point. Okay, so I talked about the network. So it's about understanding that as a woman, you might say to yourself, so what am I going to do next? I'm in a career, or I'm an entrepreneur and I'm really struggling. You've got to understand that there is a lot more that you can become. That it's never too late to become what you might have been. So a lot of women give up and say, it's too late, I have children, or I think I'm too old for this, or you're struggling to make a connection with the other generations that are doing what you would love to do. And I'll share with you a story. When in my family, my dad was the first graduate. The second graduate, I graduated, I had my first degree before my mom had her first degree. After having us 5 children, and we're all like in school and able to, fend for ourselves, my mom went back to school. She went back to school. I was already working when my mom graduated from university. So which is to say, it's never too late for you at any stage as a woman to become what you might have been. And that is really what the diamond life is about. It's about helping you become that thing that you desire to become. It's about transformation. It's about increasing your influence, minding the raw diamond in you and bringing out the beauty, of the diamond. It's about influence, expanding your influence. It's about impact, impacting your world. Because you know what? Every woman was created as a person of impact. That's why we say women are nation builders. But for you to be able to fully, maximize that potential in you, you've got to understand it's about legacy. What are you building? What's going to be left when you are no longer on the scene? Will you be on the scene when you are no longer on the scene? That's what legacy is about. Not just for your children, but people in your sphere of influence, people in your network. And it's about all of this act together to determine your net worth. Because your legacy is part of your network. Your impact is part of your network. Your influence is part of your network. Your confidence, the way you carry yourself, your belief in yourself is part of your network. Would you like to discover the full scale of your network? It's about the transformation that living the diamond life is offering you today. And that's why we say net worth begins with mind worth, because it all starts in the mind. And I always love to say, the mind is the playground of growth. The mind is a playground of wealth. The mind is a playground of anything that you want to become in life. It starts forth with your mind worth. And when your mind worth is expressed in self-worth inspires actions which multiply your net worth. So you've got to understand that is the value of the network, the Diamond Life Network. So we're inviting you, right? Engage with us, right? Ignite that virtue, that diamond, the raw diamond in you, in whatever state it is, ignite it. Even if you think that you're already shining, you can become more. You can never become all that you should be while you are still on this planet. You can always become more. So we say, come and transform with us and sign up to join our community to enjoy the full benefits of this network that will bring to you. So that's the value of the network. That's the value of the network. And I'm just going to skip this because there's something else I want to show us, right? And so some people might say, what is required? What do I need to do to be part of this network if you are joining us for the first time? So it's very simple. The full premium package, right, is just 45,000 naira or $100 to get the full module, the 4 modules that we're going to talk about over the next the course of the month in June, and then and all of this. It's about, you know, your leadership role. It's about your self-awareness. It's about, you know, how you define your vision and your purpose. Is about understanding that and how you actually execute, you know, all of that together. So all of these are power-packed modules in the live session that we're going to have in the month of June. And then the second, so if you are unable to make a first one-off payment, if you choose to do 2 installments, that's 25,000 in 2 tranches, and that's the link I'm showing right there. And then we have the basic package, which means that you're part of the community. You're on our Facebook Live community. You get to be part of what we share on the community. You are part of some of these free sessions that we do, and then you also have access to a growth plan, a 30-day growth plan with videos and homework that you can do to also begin to unveil, you know, the diamond in you. These are the details for the payment. So you can just take this down, right? And so ultimately, I'm saying to you, the first step is to join our Facebook community. Join our Facebook community. Be part of what we're doing, because that's really where the network is. And really in life, another key component of your net worth is your network. And that's why, you know, the common saying that says, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Yeah. So who are you connecting with? And I'll tell you who you are. I'll tell you what your net worth is. I'll tell you how I assess your network by who you're connecting with. So join us, be part of this transformation, because it's a journey of a lifetime. And there is no better time to begin to make this kind of investment in yourself to get the clarity for the next step and the next stage of your life, and really, really evolve and unveil the true diamond that lies within. So invite you to invest in yourself, because it helps you. It helps those you touch. It helps your career. It helps your business. It gives you satisfaction, confidence, stability, and of course, the connections. So why wouldn't you want to invest in yourself? And that's really why I'm inviting you to invest yourself. Okay. So any more questions? I think I answered multiple questions, and I also just basically took us into why we're here in the first place. So I'd like to just check if we have any more questions. Any more hands up, please? Questions, comments, points of clarity? Okay, so while we're waiting for more questions and comments, I would like to ask one of my fellow coaches, Patrina. So we're 6 of us coaches. Maybe we'll just take this time to just introduce ourselves again for those that might be joining for the first time. So Patrina, are you there? Do you want to talk?
Yes. Okay, yes. Good evening. Was this a good session, everyone?
Give us a high five.
Take away some things. Yes, yes. Give us a high five virtually. You know, we're talking about building our, yes, exactly. I love that. Joyful dancing. All right, all right. So my name is Patrinia Wertzonaha. And for me, lifting people and trying to be the change we want to see is so important. And that's why got involved here. And yes, I see people signing up for the Facebook group. Welcome, Chica. So we posted in the chat how to get into the Facebook group. So you have to do the facebook.com/living space, the space, then Diamond Life is together. So apologies for that crypticness, but that's how you need to get in. But when I look around, so much happening in the world, it's very clear to me that playing a victim is not the way to go. We must find ways to be victorious. We must find ways to show up as leaders. And in this leadership vacuum, when women show up, results are better. The data is clear. So why not be a conduit for women stepping into their rightful place? You know, when you look back at 2008, when we were in a similar kind of situation, the people who came out on top are those that made investments in themselves, made investments in assets. When everyone else is in a scarcity mindset, they're in an abundance mindset. And those are the type of ladies that I see joining us. We have, I think, 110 ladies in the Facebook group now. And we believe that as we begin to grow and do some more of the live module start next Saturday. So please get signed up before then. We'll be sending out the pre-work on Wednesday, and you'll be able to do some self-assessments. Because guys, nothing grows in a solid ground. You've got to break it down a bit in order to build it up. And that's the whole principle of what we're doing. So I'm looking forward. I'll bring my 30 years, 5 kids experience working in the US, working in Nigeria, multinationals, coaching, training. I was a partner of Phillips Consulting at a time and in Shell. All of those things help to bring the value that we want to bring, which is in mentoring. To move to the next level, everybody needs a sponsor and a mentor, and we're here for that. Thank you.
Thanks, Patricia. Okay, next, Eunice, you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm really moved to see the number of women that have joined us tonight. My name is Eunice Samuel Thomas. I am a transformational influencer. I influence people's destinies by mentoring, coaching, training, teaching what I know and what I have known from others, meaning that I also am a knowledge broker. And then I do not only tell you these things or show you these things, I go with you where you want to go, because I love to celebrate destiny successes. That's in brief what I do. Thank you.
Thanks, Eunice. That's lovely. Okay, so Abiola, you want to meet?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. It's been a really, really lovely session. In fact, I've really, really learned a lot this evening. My name is Abiola Shuremekun. I work in the oil and gas industry. I'm a passionate trainer, speaker, coach, and mentor. And for me, I love to inspire people to live their best life. And listening to all those things, the story that comes to my mind is that, look, I mean, the raw diamond, Ifejola was talking about the raw diamond, talking about the diamond. The diamond, before it becomes beautiful, it's in its raw form, it's very ugly. Somebody has to pick it and work on it. It goes through a process before it becomes beautiful. So what am I saying here? It is not all crises that comes to actually disrupt your life. Some actually come to clear your path. You need to know that. Let me tell you the story of Muhammad Ali. Do a lot of us know how Muhammad Ali became a boxer? On this particular day, he went out with his friends and he parked his bicycle somewhere. And by the time he got back, he couldn't find his bicycle. And so he went to the police station and said, look, I mean, I lost my bicycle and I'm looking for my bicycle and I'm going to really, really beat that person that has stolen my bicycle. And the policeman said, can you really fight? And he said, yes. And then the policeman invited him to a gym. And then the rest is history. He started fighting. So what am I saying here? For you to move from the place of the unknown to the known, you need to do something about yourself. Like the diamond, somebody has to pick it up, or you have to move yourself. You know, move yourself to that place of unknown to the known. Join us living the diamond life and discover your person and live your best life. Thank you.
Thank you, Abiola. Okay, Okwe Wemi Jones.
Good evening, everyone. You're not seeing my face, but I hope my picture is up. Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you've had a good time learning from each other, because even when people were not talking, the comments that were being posted also put an opportunity for learn. Just like the other coaches have said, we're bringing together over 100 years of cumulative experience, and I can assure you that translates to a lot. So some of the path you're treading, some of us have gone through those paths before. And there's some you are going through the best way to with diverse talent, it can only end well. So I would also invite you to join the Diamond Life Faith community and subscribe to the training programs. You will certainly pause and get other people to go along with us.
All right, thanks, Okwe. I think Lola, we did introduce Lola earlier, but maybe she also wants to put in one more word. Lola? Hi, Lola, are you there?
I am here.
Okay.
Oh. It's not me.
Hi.
Aha. I don't know why I was not able to unmute myself. But welcome, guys. I think if you're not in the Diamond Life, this is your time to sign up, because like the lady Modupe says, how do you leverage the network? It's not enough to come and listen to these tips, hot topics we're discussing, giving you tips, but you need to have people that will hold up your hand. All of us 6 women, you see, all of us have coaches. I tell people, Oprah has 5 coaches. There's nobody there that you see that is progressing without a coach. You either have a sponsor, you have a mentor, or you have a coach. And so you can't go it alone, especially post-COVID. You can't go into this without a team. And we're asking, come on board. We already have a team of excellent women. I feel so super blessed to be amongst them. And I live in the UK. Patrina is in the US. We're all over. There's someone in Lagos. There are people living in Lagos. There's a wonderful Eunice in Akwa Ibom. And you know, we're just all over there for you. And you're as good as the 5 people you surround yourself with. I'm so blessed. I have 5 other awesome women. So when I look at them, I'm like, oh, I'm going places. And so if you want to go anywhere, like the African proverb says, if you want to go far, you need to go with people. So this is your opportunity. Please sign up. It's 10,000 naira. That's less than how much we pay for suya. That's how much less than you buy. Of course, you can't. I don't know if they sell any shoes that you can buy for 10,000 naira. And and then there's the 45,000. That's less than the price of a bag. And this is a lifetime opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. So those are the 6 Diamond Life coaches that you're going to be interacting with on this journey of transforming from your current state to your Diamond Life, the best of yourself, and that's what we invite you to be part of. I talked earlier on about what the components of the program, and I just thought to quickly show us this before we round up tonight. So for the main program, the premium package, which is when you pay the 45,000 or 2 installments of 25,000, on the left, those are the main modules that you're going to be going through with us. Already we've done a number of these events. We've done the juggling the balls event. We've got the 3 Ps. We've got the navigating the foggy new normal, and then we've done all of this. And one of the things that you're also going to get is that once you sign up for the premium package, you're going to have access to the replays of all of these pre-events, so that you can listen, even though you are not part of it. You can listen, and then you can take out the learning points from those sessions, from those the sessions past. And then of course the 4 modules, live events, talking about the color. So there are 4 C's of the diamond: the color of the diamond, the clarity of the diamond, the carat of the diamond, and then the cut of the diamond. All of these things combined are what makes the diamond the perfection and excellence and beauty and radiance that you see when you see a diamond. And that's what makes you fall in love. That's what makes every woman fall in love with a diamond. So would you want to be the diamond? Right? These are the modules that will take you through to make you become that diamond that becomes really attractive in your sphere of influence. And then of course, if you think that, oh, I love this, but I'm not quite ready, I would like to start small. We have, come on board onto the Facebook community. And then we have the basic plan, which is the 10,000 naira that Lola mentioned earlier on. For the basic plan, you're going to have access to the foundation growth plan, which is a self-paced study. So it's about, assessment, ambition, and advancement. And that's really what that study is going to help you. It's about where am I going, and how will I get there? And then, of course, various other activities that we're going to have on the community, on the Facebook page, watch parties, live Facebook live sessions, teasers, and all of that. All of these are what we have brought together to deliver value to you and to help you unveil the diamond within so that the world can behold the radiance that is in you. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Are there any other comments from any of the coaches or any more questions I would just like to see? Right.
Okay, someone is asking about 35K discount deal.
Okay, so that had already expired. It was not actually 35K discount, it was early bird offer, which was like about 3-4 weeks ago. So that's already expired. Right. So what we have on ground right now is what I've just shared with you. The early bird, if you didn't take advantage of it when it was announced, is expired already. That's why it's called early bird. Yeah. Okay. Any more questions or comments from our audience? Questions?
What I would just add though, the person who's interested in the 35,000, please note that the 10,000 installments, the 25,000 installments is an excellent way to still get in. What we don't want is for you to miss the opportunity to catch the live sessions that are kicking off next Saturday. What we're kicking off on this week is some pre-exercises on the growth plan. So time is of the essence. We want you to get the full value of the entire program. And yes, Madam CJ Walker is going to be a model for us of that anti-fragile woman. I saw someone talk about how you love the movie. We're going to show you how she stacks up to where you are and how you can begin to imbibe some of that in your life. Would that be nice? Would that be good? A woman that wasn't stopped, the first female self-made millionaire who had a community that she had to pull from. You know what I mean? So all of the lessons are there for us. It's just for us to apply them in our lives. And that's what we're going to be doing. Back to you, Ifejela.
All right. Thanks, Katrina, for that. So we have just about 5 more minutes to go because we like to be respectful of your time. So do we have any more questions or comments? Right. Okay, so while we're waiting for any more questions or comments, I would just like to have a last word from our experts in the house tonight. So Titi, what's your last word for our audience tonight in terms of just the whole finance, managing the purse and all of that, and navigating finances throughout this period into the new normal? What's your last word to the audience tonight?
My last word is that there's still hope. We can make more money. You can actually sit down during the COVID-19 and make more money. If you want to learn about investments, maybe you should actually get to learn to invest. During this time, I have made money doing trading in shares. I have made money doing some other things that are outside of what I do as an employee. So there are many ways you can make money now and after COVID-19. But basically, you should watch what you spend so that you can have more to invest. Thank you.
Thanks for that, Titi. Lola, what's your last word to our audience?
My last word is going to be based on what I have already said. You need to reskill. It's a new normal. You cannot postpone the day of reskilling. And when you reskill, be careful about your brand. The brand really is your rep. REP, reason everyone pays. Everyone will pay you attention. They will pay you respect, but you need them to pay you money. So you need to be able to align your skill to be able to get these 3 forms of payment. Remember, they will pay you respect. They will pay you attention first. They pay everybody attention. People will come for your Zoom. People will look at your product. But what you want is for them to pay you money. So if you want to get to that place, you need to reskill. Reskill. Thank you.
Thanks, Lola. Thank you so much for that last word. So, any more questions or comments? While we're still, I hope you've clicked on the link on the chat